if you want your agency automated, get Riccardo. He's amazing to work with. Really great communication. He understands. He knows what he's doing. That's for sure.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Right now I have a client interview together with Wade. We worked together for 3 months, I think, more or less, on different automation setup in his business. And I welcome Wade to the call.
Yeah, thank you, Riccardo. It's good to be here.
Okay, so I would like to start off with first off, if you can present yourself, explain a little bit of your business and what you are doing, that would be amazing.
Yeah, so I run an agency called Blackfin Lead Gen Systems. It's just me and my VA running it together, and we currently serve a few clients in the logistics niche, but we are looking to move over more to the marketing and SaaS side of things, just because it's a little bit easier to sell than logistics.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. So, just for reference, how were your agency, how were your operations prior to starting working together, and what are the things that are going now? Also, in terms of revenue wise, and like time save on low value tasks and things of that nature.
Yeah, so you definitely, before helping us with the automations, let me just say, I always knew I wanted the automations and I tried to build them myself, but trying to figure that out just took way too much time. But I knew I needed it for the agency to continue scaling. So before it was a lot of manual work. I had a few automations of my own, but they weren't perfect. So a lot of manual work, which obviously kept me from doing the important stuff like scraping the leads and verifying them, and then also writing the emails and the stuff that actually is going to make us money. And then I saw a video on YouTube of someone's inbox. I think it was Nick Jacobson reached out into Smart Lead if someone can help me build it. You came out saying you can build it, and you told me what else you could do. So I was like, screw it. We'll just take the whole package. And it's been awesome. It's been really awesome since then, because just allowed me to focus on other things and not the repetitive tasks, which is what the automation is for. So it's not. It was a little bit intimidating before bringing on new clients, just because I didn't want to do that manual work. Of sending the contract, doing the onboarding, everything that can be automated. So it was a bit intimidating because mistakes happen then as well. And then obviously with the automation, the onboarding processes and stuff is way more smoother, which makes the client experience better. And that's really cool.
Yeah. So also this part really changed the approach that you have with the client, and so also the professionalism that you have with the client. Because once you have something set it up prior end, and the client goes through a very scripted flow that goes through the different processes, that also increases the trust that the client has in you, especially in the gap between when you agree to pay the contract and you pay the contract. So if you're able to give as much value as you want in that specific time frame, I think that's the best opportunity also to retain the client for the long term, right? So
yeah, absolutely, because at the end of the day, what I see is we all sell the same thing, which is leads, but what's going to set us apart from another agency, it's going to be the client experience, giving them the best experience. So I put a lot of focus on there. And then also after a client pays, they're going to have a little bit of buyer's remorse. Maybe did I do the right thing? If they don't hear from you within 10 minutes of paying that fee, they're going to get a little bit skeptical. Did I do the right thing? So it's very good to have that automated where they pay, you move the card and go high level your CRM, and that just sends them the onboarding information, invites them to the Slack, and they're in your community. And in the Slack, they should receive a few messages, just welcoming them and some expectations. And that also makes your onboarding call much easier as well. You could just send little Loom videos in the Slack, which is automated. And when it comes to the onboarding call, it's just basically to double check they have the information they need, you have the information you need, and that's pretty much it. Takes an hour onboarding call down to 30 minutes, and gets you started quicker.
Yeah, that's true. That's amazing. So just to wrap around here, so if someone wants to work with us and is on the fence, like, what would you say to them, and how you would vouch for us, for example?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I can 100% vouch for you. It's been an amazing experience. I've recommended you to a few guys in one of the chats that we're in, because they ask about automation. And in my eyes, there's one guy to go to, and it's you. It was really, really cool. You hopped on a call with me. You understood completely. I told you what I wanted, which was a big ask. All these things, it wasn't small stuff. And there was things that you helped me with, automations that you didn't have on your list either, that you helped me with, which was incredible. I can 100% say, if you want your agency automated, get Riccardo. He's amazing to work with. Really great communication. He understands. He knows what he's doing. That's for sure.
Okay, yeah. And is there any final things that you would like to say to the viewer in general about business, about life, your own advice, or whatever that could be, man?
So one thing I can say is, again, I'll bring this up. We're all selling the same thing. Give your client the best experience that you can. There's a reason they hopped on the call with you. Because they've all been burned by lead gen agencies before, and it's not always because they didn't bring them leads. It's just a overall bad experience, and happy scaling and happy cold emailing out there.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for the time, Dwayne. Thanks.
Awesome.